Hi world, I'm Gordy. This is a skull, and this is a spine. Even though they're scary, they don't scare me. I'm at the top of the food chain. I am the apex predator because I developed a certain set of tools that not only allow me to protect myself, but also kill an incredible amount of things that I'm probably not even aware of. But what about nature? How does nature protect itself from being killed, but also kill? The bladderwort is a genus of carnivorous plants that contains over 220 species and is able to live in most areas of the world. At first glance, you wouldn't think that this bubble wrap looking plant would be a heartless killer, but you'd be wrong. It's incredibly adaptable due to its insatiable hunger for tiny insect flesh. It feasts on insects such as water fleas and mosquito larvae, and the nutrients they hold allow bladderworts to survive where other plants can't. Like a mousetrap, its murder device is purely mechanical, and once triggered, can vacuum in a prey in 1/100th of a second. They are then slowly and painfully digested by its warty juices. The bladderwort may be a swift and stealthy assassin, but it ain't got nothing on the cougar. Cougars are so cool that I decided to meet up with Colleen, a cougar expert, to learn more about how these guys hunt. So I heard that cougars stalk from behind, so they won't actually attack you if it looks like you're constantly looking at them.
Well, it's true. Experts do recommend that if you do meet a cougar, that you maintain eye contact with it, that they're much less likely to attack if they perceive that they might be meeting something scarier than they are.
What makes a cougar the ultimate predator?
Mostly, they have super good senses. They hear well, they see well, they smell well. So unlike, say, wolves, they don't chase their prey down. They rely on ambushing them. And when they get in a position where they can ambush their prey, they leap out in an explosive way, try to jump on their back, and bite them immediately on the neck. What is thought to be the reason that they do that is cougars have really sensitive canine teeth. They're very long and strong, but also sensitive, and they can actually feel their way through the vertebrae to bite down very hard and break the neck without having to go through bone. So they kill their prey almost instantly, very effectively, humanely even, you could say.
So you're saying that a cougar is humane?
Well, as far as predators go, I think that might be nicer for the prey than, say, being chased over kilometers and exhausted by wolves and then, you know, bitten at until you finally fall over and are gradually dispatched.
Not much is safe from a hungry, desperate cougar, but an animal that stands a chance is the adult pronghorn. Because its speed greatly exceeds that of modern-day North American predators, the theory is that the pronghorn evolved its running ability to escape the now extinct and quicker North American cheetah. Though the cheetah is faster, the pronghorn can sustain the speed for far longer. Because of this, predators like the cougar, the wolf, and the golden eagle usually can't catch the mighty adult pronghorns and target their dumb, feeble babies instead. Not all animals can be as speedy as the pronghorn. Others have developed super weird defenses to prevent getting eaten alive. The shorthorn lizard's main source of food is ants, and their skin has evolved to be completely immune to their sting. Unfortunately, it has not evolved to be immune to sharp talons or mouths. In order to prevent being eaten, they have a fantastic natural camouflage, are able to puff up to twice their size, and in desperate situations can shoot vile blood out of their eyeballs. This is to confuse would-be predators and contains a chemical that's noxious to dogs, coyotes, and wolves. If a shorthorn lizard shot blood at a vampire bat, it'd be like a fun food fountain. But all other species of bat would prefer fruit or bugs. Bats have terrible eyesight, so the species that eat insects use echolocation to identify and consume their prey. The Grossbritholdia moth has figured this out and has developed the remarkable ability to literally jam a bat's radar. When they hear sonar from a hunting bat, the moth starts making a clicking sound, which creates a fuzzy image for the bat. This makes it very difficult for them to pinpoint their exact location. The bats know that they're there, but can't find them. Just like a pesky mosquito. Mosquitoes are food for thousands of animals, and nobody likes them. So I decided to learn how they've survived all these years and met up with a mosquito researcher who likes mosquitoes.
I'm pro mosquito in certain. I'm pro mosquito.
How do these mosquitoes ward off all these predators?
Well, they're really only active in the evening. So this time of night, they're really active, and during the daytime, they're hiding. They're in the shade because they don't like being in the sun, they don't like being in the wind, they have these soft bodies, they'll dehydrate. And mosquitoes will literally lay hundreds of eggs at a time. So they're protecting themselves just by sheer numbers. There's a handful that are bound to survive, even if a bunch get picked off.
How much water does a mosquito need to actually start having babies?
So yeah, mosquitoes will actually start laying eggs in about 2 ounces of water. So 2 ounces of stagnant water is all they need. And if you take a cup of water, you can have over 1,000 eggs laid in that cup in a single season, in a summer. So there could literally be hundreds of millions of mosquitoes being laid in this little area right here, which is why we're being eaten alive right now. So.
Okay, and how long can these eggs last for?
So that's one of the crazy things. Mosquito eggs have been known to literally last 20 years in the soil. So they'll lay them in the soil, and then once the flooding gets high enough, then they'll activate the eggs. And the reality is, they've been one of the most successful animals on the planet. They've been around for hundreds of millions of years. They've found mosquitoes that are 200 million years old. So they've had a lot of time to evolve and adapt to almost every single environment.
Well, world, we have witnessed the tango of death and escape. But how does nature protect itself from being killed and kill? Some plants use death traps, cougars are stealthy killing machines, and shorthorn lizards can shoot blood out of their eyes.
I hope we learned a
Show yourself, demon!
Toodles!